So here we are for the next month or so. This is simply the tournament in world football. It's been a long 4 years, but we're finally here. The race for the big prize begins now. So many dreams, so many. Stand for the national anthem of France. Well, that was impressive. Match that. Strong start essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Yeah, and it's obvious, Peter, you don't want to be playing catch-up after the opening group game. So we can expect this to be highly competitive. 3 points here and the feel-good factor of eventual progression kicks in. It's a great foundation to tackle the rest of the group games.
So is best equipped for this game?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. Definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. In comes the corner. Hakimi goes short, played into the middle, firmly met. Barcola, it's been slipped through. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Aim forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Zaire Emery. Gusto, forwards and with intent. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cleared without complication. It'll be a throw-in. That has found him in acres of space. Nice interception, well timed. Akiush. Mateta. Zaire Emery. Clearly not happy with that. Barcola. Akiush. And here's Mateta. Barcola. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's neat. Amrabat did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely shaped ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Barcola. Mateta. Played back to the goalkeeper. Riyad. Up towards the front line. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rabiot. Zaire Emery. Akiush. And here's Doué. And it's Gusto. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rabiot. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. France, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Zaire Emery. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Riyad puts it away. That'll be a throw. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Doué. That's really well manoeuvred. It's Hernandez. Barcola. Now it's Barcola. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Searching pass he's played there. Moved on forwards. Pass has gone astray. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Zaire Emery. Unahi, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Zaire Emery, and the keeper's got it again. Rusto. Mateta.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Rusto. Here's Mateta. Mateta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mateta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Zaire Emery plays it short. And it's Gusto. And here's Mateta! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That has been knocked clear. Akliouche. Gusto. Akliouche. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Doué is the guilty party there. And that's going to be a booking. Rabiot does really well to win the ball there. Zaire Emery. Saliba. Zaire Emery. Akliouche. Upamecano. Rabiot. Rabiot shifted upfield. Succumbs to the pressure. Over to the left. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? The most accurate pass. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Is there, and he
can get that clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Moved on forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gusto. Akiush. Zaire Emery. Gusto. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. He's got away. That's really well manoeuvred. Rabiot shifted upfield. Mateta. And here's Doué. Doué spread out to the left. Barcola. Here's a chance! It's a loose ball. Barcola's cross. And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. Saliba. Now who's going to be first to this? Brahim Diaz, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
And it's Amrabat. And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, it's Mateta. Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's a nice ball. Gusto gets it clear. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Doué was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
A heavy challenge. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, he's found support out wide. Brahim Diaz. Time to deliver. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Mateta. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. That's good play. Takes a shot! Deftly away. Wins the duel this time. Aim forwards. Barcola. Hernandez. Akiush. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Saliba. Played back in. It's Hernandez. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Proves too strong. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he finish? Goal! France! And France the space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
France have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, sweet feet. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's anyone's ball now. Thinks about the shot. Barcola. Barcola. Gusto. Doué. Nice physical challenge. Unahi. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Barcola. And it's Rabiot. Hernandez. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Very nicely done. Here's Zaire Emery. Huge. Here's shapes to shoot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
How about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
It's Hakimi. Hakimi. Time and again they are repelled. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Might be dangerous. Decent chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Really well manoeuvred. Mateta. Rabiot. And that has been clubbed away with a McCann. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled. really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. France clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Well, that's well seen too. Akliush. And here's Mateta. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Diop, nicely aimed pass. Akliush. Rabiot. Mateta. Marcola. Oh, good spread. Gusto puts a cross in.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Moved on forwards. Played out to the right. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's been well dealt with. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Saliba, gently done. Akliush. Zaire Emery. And it's Gusto.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Riyad clears it away. Rabiot. It's played in here. He's overshot the green. Rabiot, some resolute defending there. Marcola. Akliush. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Diop. Upamecano. Zaire Emery. Upamecano. Gusto. Akliush. And it's played forward. That's an imaginative pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Saliba. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Doué. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's got his range wrong there. Riyad, it's a sharp pass. What a throw in. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Riyad shifted upfield. Hernandez moved on forwards. That is good strength. Muscular approach does pay off here. He's had a shot! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Zaire Emery. Rabiot. Upamecano. Zaire Emery. Rabiot. Saliba.
France might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
France, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk everything and to go for it. Upamecano can get it clear. That's good defending, very good defending. That's really well manoeuvred.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Akliouche, nicely intercepted. Brahim Diaz. Hernandez gets rid without sophistication. Upamecano attempts a clearance. Over to the left. There's the delivery. He can get that clear. And it's Amrabat. Amrabat played out to the left flank. Nine. Over to the left. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Saliba gets it away. Oh, it's come loose. Gusto. Riyad with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Unahi. And it's played forward. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Gusto. Zaire Emery. Akliouche. And here's Barcola. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. he's following up! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Hernandez. Gets a foot in here. Clipped into space. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution for Morocco. Number 20. Coming on the field is number 16.
Cut it out. It's really well cleared. France have reclaimed it. He can run onto that. Samba gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Hernandez. Upamecano. Gusto carries the ball down the right. Arteta. Akliush. And here's Doué. Out towards the flank. Showing good feet. Gusto. Oh, what a climb! Oh, they could be caught out here. And the finish! Great football, shots and save.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitution please.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. It's Hernandez. Oh, great play! Mbappe! Shot a goal! And the shots! Could be danger here. He's in here! And the counter-attack is on for Morocco. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Aim forwards. Rabiot. Zaire Emery. Gusto. Akliush. Zaire Emery. Akliush. Rabiot. Mbappe. Here's Mateta. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Substitutions taking place.
Chucky! And he should have made it 4. Brahim Diaz, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Mbappe. Mateta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
Mbappe.
France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Do have a chance to counter here, and it's made its way to him. Upamecano.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal. The lift it would give would be huge, no matter what the end result is.
Mateta. Gusto. It's run loose here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Riyad. It's a lovely, neat pass. Cherki. Hernandez. Cherki. Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Saliba. Hernandez. Mbappe. Now it's Mateta. Riyad. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, red. Nice interception. Rabiot. Cherki. Upamecano. Into the last 5 minutes. Zaire Emery. Rabiot. Gusto chasing after it. Riyad shifted upfield. Hakimi cuts out the pass. Mbappe. Doué. Mateta. Doué. Gusto. And here's Doué. Cherki! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. They put it on the plate for him.
It's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's become a case of men against boys. Rabiot. Cherki. The pass is intercepted. Quality ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Saliba. Zaire Emery. That's been drilled forward. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. Mateta. Mbappe. Rabiot. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tries a deft little ball. Riyad with the clearance.
Substitution for Morocco.
Morocco making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded. As a result of that, he was most likely to make...
Acrobatic effort! And he's spooned it over the bar. Upamecano, Cherki, and that's it. Well, there is no hiding a huge sense of disappointment here. The all-important win has eluded them. Reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, we can't dress it up. It's not a nice way of opening the group. They're immediately under pressure to bounce back in the next one, but
So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Zaire Emery. Saliba chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Digne. Here's a shot! And that certainly packed a punch. That has been cut short. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Morocco clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hakimi is onto it in a flash. He's going to be disappointed with that. Saliba, Rabiot. Zaire Emery over towards the opposite flank. It's really well manoeuvred. Deftly away. Hakimi gently done. And it's hoisted clear. Konate. Digne. Konate. Rabiot. Saliba. Olise. Great defending, strong and determined. Unahi. Well read, nice interception. Rabiot. Konate. Zaire Emery. Saliba. Rabiot. Cherki. Moved on forwards. Digne going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Digne. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Riyad with the clearance. Digne. Rabiot.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Hakimi crosses it in here. Defending of the desperate variety. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Digne. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. That is good defending. It's been repelled. It's run loose here. Zaire Emery. Quality ball. And it cuts out the supply.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And it's Digne. Cherki. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Morocco! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 14 minutes is number 20.
Morocco make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Out for a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Dembele. He's overshot the green.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Zaire Emery. Koundé tries making a foray down the right. And it's Koundé. Wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Hakimi. Unahi. Koundé gets it away. Receives it in a good position here. Gets good distance on it. Goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Saliba. Rabiot aim forwards. Digne. Digne goes on a charge down the left. Very nicely done. Looking for a decent ball in. That is lovely. That's a good ball. And here's chance, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Oh, nice touch. A chance to play it in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cherki. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Ball is over the line. Played into space out wide. Dembele, expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's Dino. Olise! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Elise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rabiot. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Zaire Emery is the guilty party there. Oh, some tackle there. No foul, says the referee. Zaire Emery did just about enough to come out on top there. Now the party overly willing to compromise. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Diop did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Konate. Mbappe. Ball swung in. Amrabat. So what can they make of this? Picks it up out wide. No, that's too long. Koundé. Saliba. Konate. Diop. Oh, this looks sharp. Ooh, can he get onto this? Zaire Emery. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Koundé forwards and with intent. Olise. Mbappe has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Dino. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Olise. Dembele. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Hakimi getting this one clear. Played into the middle.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Could move up a gear here. That's good play. And a chance!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Saliba gets it clear. Amrabat have it back and can go again. Hakimi gently done. Unahi played out towards the right wing.
Lovely feet. Time to deliver.
That is good strength. Saliba clears it away. And it's Hakim. Can he finish?
He's done very well to get to that.
Hakimi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Konate gets it away. Throw it. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, it's Dembele. Cherki. Mbappe. That's a nice ball. Dembele looking to run onto it. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Dembele. Koundé. France to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Olise. Cherki. Mbappe. Looking here to chip it through. It's out of play for a goal kick. Koundé. Cherki. Konate. Zaire Emery. Moved on forwards, and it's Koundé. And here's Dembele, and here's Mbappe, and here's Olise. Olise ploughing through the middle. It's Dembele! Oh, they could be caught out here. Hangs in across. Cherki, and here's Olise. Olise!
Attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Oh, sweet feet.
And that has been cleared. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small. Been playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Morocco have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Morocco definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Mbappe. Cherki. It's Dembele! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Nicely intercepted. Konate. Koundé, aim forwards. Cherki, and it's played forward. Riyad attempts a clearance. And it's Digne. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, head out to the left flank. Defending of the desperate variety. Mbappe! Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Olise! Well, that's a good ball.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Saliba. Zaire Emery. Koundé forwards and with intent. Played out wide. That's a throw. Koundé.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Cherki. Rabiot. Who's he going to play in? Cherki.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Konate does really well to win the ball there. Rabiot. Digne. Now, where's he looking? And here's Olise. It's anyone's ball now. Rabiot. Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Olise. That's really well manoeuvred. And they can counter here. And it's lofted through here. Amrabat. Shot a goal!
Amrabat just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Rabiot. Moved on forwards. And that's put paid to a promising move. Diop shifted upfield. Hakimi. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That'll be a throw-in. Cherki. And here's Olise. Dembele hits it! Great defending, strong and determined. Radeon. Proves too strong. Dembele! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. That's tidy. And that's aimed into the middle. Samba claims it without any fuss.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Oh, that's a... And the finish! And for a moment, time stood still. Saliba getting this one clear. And it's Amrabat. Unahi has gone backward here. Dembele. Digne. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Koundé. Oh, that's nice. Lovely. Now, there's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cherki is offering a wry smile there. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Digne wins the duel this time. Koundé. Cherki. Cherki. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's been drilled forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Digne aim forwards. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Riyad clears it away. Olise. without complication. Rabiot. Mbappe. And he shoots! Danger averted for now. France can make their change now with a break in play.
Substitutions taking place.
Now, what's he got in mind? Ball goes in. Cleared away. That's really well manoeuvred. Koundé. Cherki. Olise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zaire Emery. Rabiot. Cherki, played out to the right. And here's Dembele. Cherki. Zaire Emery. Riyad attempts a clearance. Moved on forwards. Could be danger here. Morocco cannot keep hold of the ball. Brilliantly cut out. And they've got a throw. So there's going to be another change here. And the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Spread out to the left. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Zaire Emery. And it's played forward. Hernandez picks it up now. That is a brilliant interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Mbappe. This has gone, that's a foul. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Akliouche. Rabiot. Akliouche. And it's Doué. And here's Dembele. Dembele.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Out to the left it goes. Rabat. And it's Doué. Akliouche. Mbappe. Purring through the gears.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Doué. Oh, it's come loose.
Mbappe. France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rabiot. Morocco leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Hernandez has it out, gets his head on it! So close to drawing level.
That was so poor, a very decent chance, and the disappointment is all too obvious.
So here comes a substitution.
Number 10, number 26, coming on the field.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Dembele, he's got away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Akliouche.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Amrabat. Unahi forwards with intent. Zaire Emery. Played towards the other side. Hernandez.
Mbappe.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Strong running down that left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Hernandez, aim forwards. Zaire Emery.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I could describe this. They've just got to be busier.
And it's Akliouche.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
France really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, it's Akliouche. Tries a shot! He has done it! They have stolen level at the last! Terrible error, duly punished.
Number 25.
Time for a change of personnel.
Substitution in progress.
All square again into the dying minutes. He's onto it in a flash.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Diop cuts out the pass. Lobbed in behind. Oh, well measured. Koundé. back into the middle. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Nahi. Hakimi. Oh, this is a... And the shots!
He's got away with one there. And the referee brings it to a close.
So they make their points on day one. Their search for a win will have to wait.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think all's well that ends well on this one. They pushed for more and showed good determination to avoid less, so it has to be a point won as opposed to 2 lost.